Someone was on my single player world and they put a sign. Gimme roof OSHA violation. Everything in me wants to change my game plan, but I wrote down what I'm doing this week, so I'm not allowed to because OCD says get job done. There will be violence to be paid, and I assume it was you, Ghost. All right, here, I'm going to get a quick little screenshot. Let's talk about our options. So, we obviously have the option of being able to do something that's pretty standard, a typical little 45-degree angle, just basic roof. But I think that doesn't add a lot. And plus, in this area, we're doing a lot of things with the roof. By having them all match, having a distinct shape with each of them, I think is going to add a lot. So what do we do with it? Well, we could do something like this, where it's more of a rounded shape. And by being able to do that, it does give it a little bit more of a home vibe. It makes it feel a little bit more special. But the thing that has me concerned, you see that in the background right there? Right next to it is another round roof. So I'm thinking about what if we do a nice tall peak right here. It's in a different orientation than most of the tall peaks are in this area. And then we're able to have a slight little curvature for a small window or something like that on the side. So I think tall peak. And once we put in that tall peak, I think we're going to be pretty happy with that. So I'm going to get up here and we're going to just put in tall peak. But first, obviously, fall down, break ankles, girl boss. I have a box of fun stuff. Ooh, look. Balakes. I'm not trying to reinvent the... Dag nabbit. So, I'm not trying to reinvent the pointy-outy bit of a roof, but if I could reinvent the pointy-outy bit of a roof, I think it'd be a lot of fun. So, we're going to try to reinvent the pointy-outy bit of a roof. Someone please save me from myself. My stupidity knows no bounds. But we can remake the pointy-outy bit of a roof. And that has me excited for a lot of reasons. Number one being is that I feel like I have infinite time, even though I definitely do not. But if we basically, I think, just do something like this. And then we do that again. And then we're almost toward the center, so we just do 1, 2, and then center. And then what does that look like for an angle? Because it should continue. Yep, it gets steeper. It gets steeper. It gets steeper. The way it gets steeper, though, has me a little hey. I feel like it gets here, it goes really fast. So what is a good halfway point we could do there? Maybe we could do a slabby jabby. Dag nabbit. Oh, I hate life right now. If I miss it again, I should die. Flawless victory. I mean, yeah, just literally just right here. Slabby jabby. That is worse in every way. Next idea. No. Stair connect on angle bit instead of actually touch it. I think I just want this down by 1. I think that's all I want. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. And now we do it 1, 2, 3 more times. Yay, math. We're learning together. Now the question is on this side. Do we want it to go off the edge and be able to cover the staircase, or do we want it to go right? I want it to go right here. Just no more than that, please. Thank you very much. Right there is fine. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering, hey, somebody, what is your reasoning for that? And first, I'd say, I'm very proud of you. My name is somebody. Good job, people. But the reason why I decided it would be here instead of going out farther is if we go out farther, it's more work. If you know anything about me, it's that I'm lazy, and that feature will stay. That is good roof shape. I approve of roof shape. By the way, we put in a little bend there. The reason we did that is because even though I want to be lazy, I want my life to be difficult. And that's what this does, because, the idea, oh yeah, no, I'll just put a little stair right there. That doesn't make sense. Nothing about this makes sense. Figured it out. Sometimes if you get angry, it solves itself for you. And this is fine. This is good. This is fine. And there. So that's going to be kind of the peak of the roof. Here, we'll go to the beacon, be able to look at the one that scared me permanently and scarred me forever. Yeah, that's it. And in here, we'll put in a window of some sort at some point, but we need a lot of mud for all of that. I'm trying something weird, and if I'm honest, I really don't know if it's gonna work. Nope, that's wrong. But as I was saying, I have no idea if this is actually a thing at all. But I'm gonna try. Oh, it's a thing. Oh, it is very much so a thing. Are you? Look at that! Look at that little detail right in there. A little extra depth in there from where it's sunk in. It look like yes. Oh yes. Little stair that should, as I'm looking at it, I think should be a slab. Yeah, you should be a slab. You should be a slab. But yes! By the way, I thought I mentioned in case it wasn't obvious. So we've been doing a lot of things where so there's packed mud and then there's packed mud bricks. Packed mud does not have any variation to it. You cannot have slabs of it. You cannot have stairs of it. It is just the packed mud. We are only using the mud brick because, as we mentioned in yesterday's episode, this is like kind of also a texturing challenge as well. Well, I'm screwed. But yeah, it's also a texturing challenge in on that I'm really good at texturing, and it's kind of what I do, and it's kind of what I'm known for. So can I still build without texturing is the question we're facing. And I think I'm doing a good job. You guys will obviously be the final say. I got to go find more mud brick. I think I'm out of mud brick, so I think I have to go cry and do something called play the game. I don't know what that is, but I haven't done it in months. Good news, I didn't have to play the game. That's silly talk, as if I'd ever have to do that. Okay, good. I was really worried we weren't going to have the wheat for it. I really like the shape of that. I really like the shape of that. Now we have to add in the panels on either side for these flat bits. Then we got to figure out a window detail. Detail? We need to do a window detail somewhere in this area right here. I'm guessing it's going to be in the first slot of flat blocks, but we'll come to that detail when we get to that detail. So I think obviously going with oak to match this down here, it's on the same like coordinate level, it's just straight up and extended. It makes sense there, but what are we going to do with it? And I would like to just point out, like, we can put in a simple window. We can put in a grand design. We could do a simple repeating pattern. We can add a little accent detail. We could get absolutely mad with the window detailing. Or simply, we can do something. Oh, everyone say hello to the void. Thank you, everyone. Or simply we could do some like basic edge detailing work. And by that, I mean, so this is very, very flat, but all along the edge here is where the detail will be. And we have like the accenting stair colliding into the block, and it adds a lot to it. That's a little bit too simple though. What I'm thinking of doing is, what if we add in some trapdoors, some fence posts, like maybe we could bring some walls in of the nether brick into that layer behind it where this mud brick is. Just add a little extra pop of color. I'm going to go make a bunch of stuff. I'm going to sleep off the night, and we're going to get that rolling. First, I think doing something like that adds a little bit extra spark from there to here, blends this in, and I feel like just doing like a 1, 2 might be enough. And we can add in a little bit extra depth there. What are we thinking? I like the idea of the wall, especially with like the angle changing. You can you see more or less of that mud brick on the inside. So like if you're perfectly square on, it kind of it's just nether brick and it's fine. But I'm going to bet if we get to a pretty good angle over here, it's primarily you just see you don't even see the wall really. Like it's just that little sliver. I like that detail. And I think those look good too, but as I'm looking at it, I almost feel like we should bring in more dark oak for these bits to add in another pop of color, I think. I'm gonna go do that. I think the best way to do that is get a little bit of a side-by-side comparison that we cannot look at both at the same time at all. But I do think it's gonna make it so I'm able to compare back and forth quickly, and I think that'll be enough. Oh my goodness, yeah, so much better. So much better. That little, yes. Yeah. Okay, look, I can say it as many times as I want, but that's it. We need that. And then what do we got there? A 1, 2, we got a 3x3. We're able to do a fancy window design with a 3x3. Are you kidding me? The question is, what kind of 3x3 window design do we want to do? Most of these were 4x4 windows. These were 3x4 windows. We're basically able to get away with having a single wide glass pane in each of them, as opposed to a 2 high. So we need to kind of factor that in. So I'm gonna look around for a little bit of inspiration. It took no time at all. I got it. I don't have the glass I'm gonna need for it, but just trust me. There is an expression that comes to mind in times like this. I feel like it's one that most people have heard at some point in their lives, but keep it simple, stupid. If you haven't heard that one, you're terrifying. Because either you already keep it super simple or like you're too dumb for people to tell you that. But like, you want to know where I got the idea for circle from? That is a glorified circle, but on a 4x4 scale. So a 3x3 scale is just that. And that works. That's fine. We might put in stair above and below. Dag, now, but I'm making it more complicated again, aren't I? Like, I can already tell from this. Like, tell me that doesn't make it better. Like, come on. Yeah. 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 No. Yes. Yes. Other side. That is absolutely it. That is absolutely not it. But that is absolutely it. Oh, I like it. Especially that detail now. Like, oh, it just looked good. I just really like it. Okay, maybe I'm in the minority, but I really, really like it. We need to fit in something here, though. I think just simply going across. And like, bam, bam. Bam-balam. No. I know the answer. Wrong! Right. Bam-balam? Do I don't have slabby jabbies of it. I'll have to put one. I think a slabby jabby of it underneath there. And like, what color is better? It's gonna be hard to beat that, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it did not beat it. It did not beat it. We want the dark oak accent. But yeah, then little slabby jabby. Just little slabby jabby jabby jabby. Yeah. Little slabby jabby. Just little slabby jabby. Yeah. And this, I think, works up here. We have to put in more. I hope I have more. More! Yeah, that works. It's a simple little detail. It adds that little bit of a pop. I think we want an under circle as well, though, to really, like, make it stand out. Might just be slabs along the bottom of netherrack. Let me try that. Slabs didn't work, so we have this little, honestly, weirdness. Let's see how it looks. That works. Almost like an eye. Which I do like. I'm going to be honest. I do like that kind of little detail. Time to go fight off stuff to be able to use a stone cutter. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Die. I realize I need to light up underneath because I'm pretty sure I heard a baby zombie underneath and I accidentally made 46 nether brick stairs. I meant to make 2. If you need me, I will be crying. In all honesty, yeah, that's how you roof, okay? Look, detail peak, no detail peak. Very, very simple over here. Like the actual lines make it a little bit more complex, a little bit more detail added in, detailed sides. Little loop. Remember, stick your bottom lip out when you do. That's how you make that sound. I'm happy. Bye-bye.